to the For Real Sisters podcast, Unscripted, Unfiltered, Unforgettable. I'm Samantha, the bossy one.
I'm Karen, the outspoken one.
I'm Trudy, the rebel.
I'm Catherine, the baby one.
Well, yay! We've finally got the surprise sister with us today. Welcome, Catherine. So then, how are you? Okay?
All right, thank you.
Right then, so we've obviously done 3 episodes without Catherine. So we were just going to sort of speak to Catherine, really, and ask her what it was like growing up with 3 sisters much older. Because if you've listened to our previous episodes, you'll realise that I was about 16, Karen was 14, and Trudy was about 11. So can you remember anything that stands out, Catherine? What it was like growing up with all of us?
Not really. Well, I can. I only remember Trudy being at home.
Yeah.
Because everyone else had left.
Yeah.
So I remember...
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, just me and Trudy, really.
Mm.
That's my big sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you two, Sam and Karen, more like aunties.
Or more second mums.
I remember becoming auntie for the first time to Rachel, so I was only 5.
Wow, 5 being an auntie.
Yeah, that was quite a big thing.
Gosh, yeah.
Other than that, no. Just spending times at your houses.
Yeah, so you had like lots of little mini breaks, didn't you, really, when you think about it? Weekends.
As I got older, it would be hard to pick which one I was coming to.
That's good though.
Yeah.
That is good.
I know you used to come to me a lot when you were 10 when I had my first.
If Trudy was ever there, though, and doing something exciting, I'd always pick Trudy.
However,
that's nice to know.
Trudy would always be lapping around town or going somewhere, so I'd pick Trudy to go with.
Well, of course you would. You'd pick the rebel one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So she did say, when we one of the episodes was what it was like when you were born. And you probably remember she didn't mean it when she said that she didn't like it when you came along. No. And obviously I was so excited because I was just 16.
And I was excited.
Yeah. And I think Trudy felt she had like a little nose pushed out.
I wasn't.
Aww. Trudy was pushed out a little bit.
Aww. Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I'm alright now though. Big girl.
She liked it though when she could get me up early for Father Christmas to wake up Mum and Dad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, especially with your birthday on Christmas Day.
Yeah, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Dad had to go downstairs one morning and tell us, he hasn't come yet. You had to go back to bed.
Oh, how old would you have been about then?
Well, I remember it, so it must have been 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I used to literally come and wake you up.
You did?
Prod you.
And then you took me to Mum and Dad's bedroom and said, go and get them out of bed.
Oh, we missed out then, me and you,
And
Karen,
then-
really, haven't we?
Well, I must have been there, but I probably was there and not there.
I don't think you were there.
Yeah.
You might have been there.
Yeah, I left it. I think you were... Oh, you'll have been... Well, I got married in the July, so I left then. I got married just before your birthday. You were my flower girl. You had a lovely pink dress on. And your hair was so long and beautiful. And then you had this pink hat on top.
I would have been, what, 6?
5.
Oh, so you did live
Yeah.
there. But I have no recollection of you living at home.
No.
Yes, I never, because you were 2 when I left at 18.
So it was just
So you'd have
me.
been 2 years old when I
Oh,
left.
See,
yeah.
we went to Austria as well, didn't we? We went to Austria for a big chunk of that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd have only been 4 when we went to Austria. 3, 4.
Oh.
I tell you what though, the 2 years that I must have lived at home with you, I remember doing loads with you, like dressing you up and dancing to Walt Whitney Houston songs. And then I was obviously obsessed with Keep Fit, like Jane Fonda and Arlene Phillips. And I used to put little leg warmers on with
I
you in
can't
the living
remember
room.
that.
And I'd say, come on into the living room, and you'd only be like 1 or 2 years old.
I
Doing
can't remember
exercises
putting
with me.
leg warmers on though.
Yeah.
And dancing. And doing exercises. But I just can't remember you living there.
Yeah, well, I must have done. Yeah. I was probably living there and then staying out. And,
I was going to say, I think possibly because we weren't there all the time, that's probably what it was. But oh no, it was funny. We used to dress you up all the time.
Poor Dad having all them 4 girls.
I was asking though, would you like to have had a son? And he actually did say no. I might change his mind now.
Yeah.
No, well, he's enjoying listening to these podcasts.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Bless him. Bless him.
So is there anything else like holidays and things? What was it like when you went on holiday with us all? Did we all go? I don't think I came on many with you.
I don't think you did.
No,
we
I
went
don't
to,
either.
my first holiday was Isle of Wight.
Isle of Man.
Isle of Man. Yeah.
You were only 4.
Well, I remember that holiday, waking up that morning, the kitchen was full of snails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think all you kept saying was shit.
Oh.
So when you went to Ireland, we stayed at the house, me and Stephen, for that week. Because I remember Mum ringing us and saying about the spiders, that there was spiders everywhere as well.
There was just snail.
Do you think that's why you don't like spiders?
It was full. The kitchen was full, wasn't it? I just so
Woke up one morning
Yeah,
and it was just full. The floor. Oh,
That's interesting though, because you don't like spiders. So that's interesting. That could be stemmed from all the spiders that were there.
But I don't the spiders, can you?
No, just slugs.
Need to ask Mum about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to ask
Beautiful
Mum.
place though. Isle of
Was
Man.
it?
It was Manx Grand Prix on that week. We went with all motorbikes.
No, I can't remember anything else except for the sliminess in the kitchen.
All you kept saying though, all the time was just shit.
That's before the other two words that you taught her then.
No, that was after.
I think that was after.
That was after. I think she'd moved on. Moved on from the book of itch.
Yeah.
So then, after listening to the other podcasts, what do you think about the sister that you latched onto the most then, doing what she did? With the, should I say it again?
Yeah.
The glue and the mushrooms.
Was it? Whatever.
I know it wasn't massive, but however,
Doesn't surprise me.
I was shocked though. This is literally the first time she talked about it.
Yeah,
That's on episode 3, by the way, if somebody wants to listen back to that.
Yeah, I can't believe that I never knew.
No, I can't believe I never knew
It
either.
was somebody's party. I left after that though. They were all making me. And I tried thinking and that was it. I left.
So it's maybe a good job. So, you know, yeah, what do you think about that then, looking back? Because you would have obviously been very close to it then. So she was coming home.
She would have joined me.
No, you'd have only been about 4, wouldn't you?
I'm only joking.
I think Trudy did rebel a little bit when you came along.
Oh, that's what she's putting it down to. Yeah, she's blaming me.
But I think she was always wanting to go out all the time anyways. I think even when you were young, before Catherine was born.
I was always out.
Yeah.
I was never in. Ever. No. You used to go to Daffodil Woods. You used to be up there, go up there, go all over.
I remember Daffodil Woods at Conehead.
Yeah.
You used to go and pick them all and then come back and sell them to people for 50p.
What, mushrooms?
No,
daffodils.
Oh, so when you were growing up then in Burnside, I was saying then Trudy left. How old were you when you left home?
Just nearly 19.
So you'd have been about 7 or 8 when Trudy left then. So you've had the house and all to yourself.
Yeah.
Right, so my question is, did Dad let you go out with your mates and stay over and stuff? Because I'm the oldest one, he never let me go anywhere, even when I was 14.
Oh, no, we did. Yeah. I used to stay at friends. Not when I was that young.
No, when you were like 10, 11 and stuff.
No.
No.
Secondary school. Not that young. I used to stay at Trudy's all the time.
Yeah, I did. All the time, every weekend.
Yeah, after school.
And if it wasn't just Catherine, it was her friends as well.
So did the house feel empty then when we'd all gone? Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite lonely. I felt like a lonely child a lot of the time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's awful, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but at least you had all our houses to visit.
Yeah, well, that's why she came to me.
Yeah.
I could visit lots of places.
Especially at the bottom of Sandylands where we lived. There was always something going on, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I remember you always coming to mine. You were a very good cleaner. You'd come into my kitchen and do my microwave, my oven and everything.
Yeah,
Up on
I did.
Hazelwood, do you remember?
Yeah.
I think you paid her.
I think we did. I think we used to pay you for ironing lots of shirts as
Part
well. You did all the
because
ironing and everything.
I wouldn't have used it without cleaning it.
I don't think so.
So obviously she never cleaned.
That microwave.
You can go and
Well, he
to
be fair, he was a chef, and I think he just used to make a mess in the kitchen all the time.
Well, Mum used to say, you clean for Sam, but you don't come and clean here. No, didn't.
Yeah, but
Well, I had Mum all to myself. She
Yeah.
Oh,
did that
yeah.
for me, bless her.
I know. So how old were you then when you actually left?
18.
Gosh, so we've all left quite young then, really.
Yeah, we have. I was 19 when I was 19 when I left.
I think my last straw was when I left. Me and Grandad had a bit of a to-do. Because they used to come all the time. And we had a bit of a fallout.
Grandad who?
Wilkinson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think it was just being there with the baby as well. It was just too much. And we had a bit of a ding-dong. And that was it after
I didn't
that.
know about that.
So where did you go to when you moved out?
My husband's mum's.
See, I don't remember. You know, like,
So
because I'm the oldest one and
my
I'd already...
parents as well.
Yeah, and I'd
So
already gone and stuff. I don't remember, actually, a lot about where you went.
Yeah, for 8 months, and then got a house
Yeah.
at Staveley.
Oh, I remember the house at Staveley.
And
I remember your attic being full of loads of back bin liners. Some of them were them clothes that I used to make inside there. I want that little red biker jacket, leather one.
I say still in the attic at Staveley.
So she might just be able to get one arm in.
Okay then. Let's leave it there. Yeah, it probably was like a size 10. I probably wouldn't be able to fit me out with it, to be fair. Hey, you lot need to talk.
No. Oh my God. No.
Oh God.
Don't look at me. So Kat, your name for me, because you could never say Karen, was always Kaga. So I was only ever called Kaga. But even when you got a bit older as well, you still never called me Karen, you still always called me Kaga.
I can't remember doing that.
And you know what? We must have had some laugh.
Oh yeah.
Just dancing around. We did. I always remember you getting used to sing Whitney Houston one moment in time. And I can see you now doing it by the kitchen window and your arms were up and everything. But the thing is, though, you were a really good singer.
Yeah, you
I
were.
must have been older than Tim.
No, you weren't. But
Yeah,
you were
she
12.
was.
She was older. She was older than 2.
Well, I must have just visited all the time to come and see you.
Yeah. Oh.
And put makeup on you and stuff all the time. I've got loads of pictures at home in a box. Like proper photographs I'm going to dig out.
Yeah.
And I forgot when Nan and Grandad would come and stay every the weekend.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, the house
On a
wasn't ever
Friday.
too quiet.
Of course, because there'd have been a spare room then, wouldn't there? Because we'd all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was nice. Nice time.
We used to come on a Friday. We used to have cheese whip and
yeah.
beans every Friday.
Oh, do you know, we have it. It's my husband's favourite.
I love cheese whip.
Cheese whip, sausages and beans.
Yeah, it's one of my
Yeah,
daughters.
cheese
Oh,
whip.
I think I might have cheese whip tonight.
Do you know what? Look, my kids are not that keen.
I think it was one of the first meals I made at school in cooking.
Yeah, I
Secondary
made
school was cheese
it
whip.
in school as well.
I used to eat it. That's all I used to eat at secondary school. Every single day. For my,
I hope you just eat it.
no, for my lunch, I used to go into the hall and I'd get plain cheese whip because I never ever liked anything with it, and then plain jam roly-poly, and that was that was the meal that I would have every day, without fail, nothing else.
I had chips. And then
Gravy.
chips and gravy. The chips were amazing.
Chips, cheese and gravy, man.
I don't know, chips and gravy. And then they used to do a caramel shortbread. Oh, it used to, you pick it up and it would just crumble.
Oh, no.
You don't get that now.
No, you don't know.
You get mush.
I don't know what they probably get now for school dinners.
It's all, I don't know, all pre-packed in it.
So then, what else then from when you were little? Do you remember anything else about any of us?
Not really.
I don't remember myself.
I don't have masses of memory of you just growing up.
I think it's me who's got the memory. I must have a
I think so. I agree that you have got Karen. You have got the best memory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we used to
everything.
take you all over. We used to go and take you to my mother-in-law's all the time. But when you were little, you used to sit on the chair, and my husband now, who was my boyfriend then, he'd come and you'd sit next to him and you'd look at me and go, no.
No.
You would never let me sit down. No. He's mine. No. Oh yeah. Every single
Yeah,
day.
you know what? I suppose really as well, you gave us the experience of living with a little one,
I think so.
a little child.
I think it made you,
Yeah.
to be fair,
Yes, it
having
is.
you definitely made it easier.
Yeah,
when,
we're all for that.
when I had mine, it was, I knew what to do.
You didn't want
No,
to
she
pass
didn't.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, she didn't.
I think it was, you just
Yeah.
know what to do because you've had that experience, like with mum.
I stayed out every weekend. I was never at home. Ever.
Yeah, Mum confirmed that this morning when I've seen her.
I was always out.
I was
sleeping out.
Catherine,
Oh,
I was the good one, you know. I was so quiet and good when I was little.
Oh.
She have not.
Yeah. No, because Mum this morning has basically said, we're jumping now because this is another episode, but I'll just tell you this little tiny bit. And I said, oh, Karen says that she's the peaceful one. And Mum actually laughed. She went, are you joking? She might be now because she was a troublemaker when she was little. Said she was a troublemaker.
Oh.
Then she mentioned the times apparently me and you used to fight a lot.
We did.
Which I don't really remember.
I
I remember a couple of incidences. But
I remember
Yeah,
you
we
used to meet downstairs in the morning.
Yeah, we did.
what, to fight?
Yeah.
What, just you two or three?
No,
No, just
these
me
two.
and Karen.
Yeah. She wants-
I know what.
She wants. Oh, knocked me off the chair.
Yeah, but what happened was that I was getting washing in because I used to do chores. These two never ever did them, and I would folding some stuff up on the.
I never used to do.
I was folding some on the table. Well, you were.
I'm going to
You were winding me up, and then you kicked the back of my leg. So I turned round and I punched you. I'm sorry, on your cheekbone, and then she fell backwards because she screamed. Then Dad, give me a good idea. I was only about 14, something like that. And then she went to school to tell the teachers, and that I beat her up because she had a bruise on her face. But I only remember that. And then the only other time I remember is when you were getting something out of the cupboard and you were winding me up so much and I'd walked over to you to hit you. And I clenched my fist and then I just went, ah! And I knuckled you on top of your head.
Oh, what it is? I know what it is.
That's awful. I know it's awful.
That's why when I had the acupuncture on top of my head, it really hurt.
I'm sorry, but so obviously now I think back, you probably were like the middle one, the puncher.
Well, of course I was the middle one.
Yeah.
I was the middle child because the middle child is neglected.
Well, I'd like to know if anybody else agrees with that that's listening. That would be very interesting to put in our comments. So yeah, so that's what Mum said you were though, the troublemaker.
Yeah, because
So at least she sees it now though. So I was getting the blame because I was the oldest all the time, and obviously because
You were spoiled.
I think
Spoiled. Rotten.
why was I spoiled?
Because you were the first and you were spoiled rotten.
For 2 years before you all came along.
I think you were still, I mean, I think that's why
I think
Dad
they're
was
both
so
spoiled.
protective.
She was
I think all
first.
three of you.
Hey! She came along, I got kicked out at door!
Samantha was the first, so she got spoiled. Then, of course, it was me. It was like, oh, God, Karen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always easy
Then
when
it
you
was
two.
Trudy, because she was the youngest for 11 years, so she got spoiled rotten. And it was like, oh, Karen, never mind. And then you came along, and it was like, oh, my God.
You definitely got no attention.
Oh, it's all making sense now.
So no wonder I was in trouble.
Yeah, you were just fighting for attention and it always came out on me and I got the blame. Because I was big and tall. And
Yeah,
chunky.
well-
You were nasty though. You used to be nasty to me as well.
Why?
You did, you would never take us anywhere. You would honestly.
Yeah.
I just took Catherine. I had a car seat in my car.
Well, that's why she doesn't like it then, because you preferred me.
Well, we
Little one.
said this on the other episode, didn't we? We sort of discussed this. Yeah.
But I think that...
I'm apologising now and we all get on now and it's lovely.
Maybe it was because I just didn't talk a lot. I'll answer
Possibly.
back and give a cheek.
Maybe not answer that, but I did talk a lot. I used to get chucked off floor all the time. I get told to shut up.
Oh.
Well, she was like a jumping bean, Mum said. She said we're going to the sitting room. I mean, it must have been all of us. Well, maybe before you came along. And she'd sit on the sofa and she couldn't sit still, so she'd get told to sit on the floor. Mum's just only said this morning. We need Mum on a podcast at one point.
Yeah.
And then she'd go and sit on Dad's knee, and then she'd be riddling around, and he'd put her on the floor, so she was always laying on the floor.
Always laying on floor. I remember always laying on floor. Oh, poor trained dad.
I know. And then she got a baby sister to deal with.
I was pretending when I'm poking your eyes and I was pulling your hair and
I bet you did do that.
No, I didn't.
I bet you did.
No, I didn't.
I don't believe you.
I might have pulled your hair a couple of
Yeah, I
times.
bet you
but
did.
that's
Bent my
about it.
fingers.
No,
Bent my fingers.
Oh, what a shame.
I don't know. I didn't have a dummy, so you couldn't hide that from me.
Wait, did you?
No, you'd have found other ways to
She wouldn't have
torment
anything
them,
else, would she?
No.
We know what, yeah.
She only had one thing.
And I think you've said that already.
Do you remember doing it or not?
No.
Because normally, I can remember back to like 2, just before 2, some things.
No.
So you were like 3. It's interesting though what you remember and what you don't.
I can only remember back till I was about 11.
I can remember back till I was quite young, really, really young. I can remember things.
But only little snippets. Like, I can remember dancing in the sitting room in my leg warmers. I can remember dancing up, and that was probably around the same time. I was only 2.
Yeah, you would have been, yeah.
So I can remember snippets, but not.
So why can't I
Right.
remember when I was 2?
So how old was I when you were 2? Was I 5?
5.
So was I 7? You
Yeah.
were 2.
So obviously I just didn't have any brain.
I had a lot going on when I was 7. I was like struggling with my eyes and my glasses and stuff. That was like a big time for me.
That was all attention off us again then.
Exactly, I told you. That was just like, none of me.
You can't
never got
remember
any.
anything because you didn't do anything.
No, well, that was it. You had no attention. It was just dirt.
I remember you used to make this funny noise with your mouth.
I did.
And you used to like squeeze your eye up and go,
Yeah.
what was it? Make the noise.
I can't do it.
It was like
I haven't got a clue.
Like
Because I
that sort
can
of
remember
noise.
going to Nan's and all aunties there and they used to pay me money to do it.
Yeah, they did.
And also as well, I always remember you one Christmas, to be fair. I do remember a few little things. You used to always be standing on a chair and one of our uncles came around and you had crumbs in your hand and you'd stand behind them on the chair and put it all onto the head. So you were a little monkey, to be fair.
I think I was
jumping from places to places.
I was more the joker because I used to even on
Yeah.
the street I used to hide behind cars and jump out on people all the time.
You did always used to jump around and stuff.
All the time.
You used to do more of the jumping when we were singing in the kitchen and dancing, and then Dad would come and tell us all off.
I remember just
sit down.
I remember just jumping from chair to chair.
Yeah, so Kevin, do you remember when we were all dancing and then Dad would come home? Because Mum mentioned this morning and say, we'd hear him pull up and somebody would say, Dad's here, and everything would go off and we'd all just sit down. I mean, was he really that strict?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I don't remember that.
Because he was so young. He was only like, what was he, when he had me? 20? So he was a young dad.
Yeah.
He used to go in the sitting room, sitting there, and we weren't allowed to go in because he was watching news.
Yeah, he did.
And read the paper at the same time.
He said, tell us
And I
all.
listen to the radio at the same
Get
time.
out!
I think he does that now.
That's why I
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you took after him that way.
I can read a book.
What? And the news? And watch the
No, I
news?
wouldn't watch the news. Don't watch the news. But no, and watch a film. I can read a book, watch a film,
Still do it now.
and be able to tell you exactly what's in both, what's happened in the film, and what's going on.
So
in
there
the
you go
book.
then, you are Derek all over.
Oh, don't say that, please.
Through and through.
I think we've all got him in us. All of them.
So what about foods and that when you were little then? What was your favourite foods? Did you used to like McDonald's and stuff? Did Mum take? No, I think I took you to places like that. I took you to the Fleece all the time. Do you remember every Saturday?
No.
Every Saturday I'd pick you up and we'd go and have chips and gravy in the old Fleece. It was lovely.
No, I can't remember that. I can't have been up town with you.
No, I think you were only probably like 1 or 2. And I'd
Yeah, you
and I
were
would think
feeding
you
her
like,
chips then.
probably was. Yeah, it was.
No, we
chips
got
and
like
gravy on
to
a
my every
tray.
day at school.
2. Okay, you were doing about 2, I think. About 2 or 3. And I'd pick you up every Saturday and take you into town with me. And we got to that cafe at the top, Co-op cafe. What was the store down below? Was it Lupton's?
No, it was Norweb. The one that then became New Look, and is now Mountain Warehouse.
Yeah, there was this big
it
Co-op
was-
cafe. There was a cafe at the
Yeah,
top.
it was. Yeah, you went up them stairs where
Was it the Co-op?
Smith.
Was it the Co-op cafe?
Yeah, used to
Yeah,
make
it was.
lovely milky coffee.
Yeah, it did.
And there's something I've got to admit, there's something I used to do to you when you were little. So when you would be eating, it sounds awful.
Oh, this is going to be disgusting. I know what you're going to say. Don't do it.
Yeah, so when
Don't.
she was eating, and then she'd get food around her mouth, I'd just give her a kiss and lick it off.
Why would she do that? That's gross.
I loved her so much.
Hello, but
You love me so much.
Yeah, I was just like,
oh.
oh. I can't believe it.
I knew what she was going to say.
you did.
Oh my
Well,
God.
thankfully, I cannot
Do you remember?
that.
No, that is gross.
No.
Oh, I took care of you good well, though.
I wish you were.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. When you think about it, I'm only like 18, 19.
Wasn't that
like,
baby wipes
there's no way I
now,
would
then?
do. Can't be, can there?
No, I don't think there was baby wipes.
So what did we used to wipe the bums with then after the poo-poos?
Well, when they had nappies on.
Cotton wool.
Yeah,
Cotton wool.
Water.
Just put it in water.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
I had real nappies for my first.
Yeah, so did I for mine first.
Yeah, Phil Nancy
Didn't
had
Catherine have real nappies?
She would have
She would have done, yeah.
You used to soak them in a bucket.
And then put them all hanging them outside.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
We used to have a safety pin.
You used to ruin your washing machines with all Vaseline and stuff that you used to put on the bums.
Oh, how funny. So is there anything else that stands out then that you remember about anything or any of us? Not really. Just, no.
She doesn't want to remember.
No, well, anyway,
I don't really have like memories, just being with you all.
you might find that things might start popping into your head now. We're all sat chatting more often.
Yeah.
And it's been lovely having you on today, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
So I'm sure all the listeners were waiting for you to come.
It's a shame you
Come on
can't
to the
see your
podcast. Yippee! So anyway, everybody, thanks for listening to the For Real Sisters podcast. Unscripted, Unfiltered, Unforgettable. Next week, we're going to talk about sister superpowers. Ooh. So don't forget to follow us, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next week. Until then, keep it real.